Hello folks, today I'm talking about Pentagon and the greatest hypocrisy I have ever seen or heard or thought about almost during all my life. There are lots of NSA and CIA officials who have retired who have publicly stated that the origin members of Al-Qaeda have been trained originally by the CIA. Makes you think, why? Why would anyone in US want to train the people who are nowadays considered their worst enemy, since USA is so involved in the so-called war against terrorism? Well, CIA has done similar stuff, well, ever since World War II, maybe even before, but that's not public knowledge. So, many of these sources who have been, after their retirement, forced into mental institutes by, yes, you got it right, Pentagon, since they talk about things that should not be talked about. They just feel like it was so wrong to do these things. Supplying weapons, chemical weapons even, to Al-Qaeda and training them. And actually they are still delivering weapon shipments to Al-Qaeda. Not directly, but for instance, in Syria, they are delivering weapons. The US Army is delivering weapons to Syrian militants, and I don't know, the people who have more knowledge on the matter than I do. There have been statements that the possibility that the weapons USA or Turkey have been delivering to Syria, there is 80% chance that those weapons end up in arms of Al-Qaeda. So why would they do that? Why? Because they want Islamic world to rumble. Islamic world who have been having diplomatic and trade friendships with SCO countries such as China and Russia. And having Middle East and its oil at their disposal by trade, USA can't allow such growth of influence in the most powerful rivals, Russia and China, even though they pretend to be friends with Chinese. But everyone knows that's not the case. USA is afraid of SCO. It is much more potent enemy for them than the Soviet Union ever was. Because Soviet Union did not use capitalism in any way. As a socialist myself, it pains me to say this out loud, but socialism alone is not a base for perfect nation. A functional balance between socialism and capitalism, as we have seen in China, is a way to make a nation powerful in relatively short period of time. And Russia is starting to reuse socialism again, thanks to Vladimir Putin and all his friends in Duma. And that's exactly what USA is afraid of. So NATO can most likely be evenly matched opponent against SCO alone, but if Iran, the nation that has the 5th largest defense forces in the world, would decide to join them, or Syria, or any other Middle Eastern country, it would be a terrible strike against US interests. So they have this group, Al-Qaeda. They had them trained and causing trouble against West, so that they could have a reason to blindly attack those countries without any consequences, so that those possible alliances between SCO and these Middle Eastern countries would never be able to happen. I think these actions by Pentagon have shown great deal of cowardice. It has shown the world that USA is afraid that it's not the only superpower anymore. It had uncontested power ever since the fall of Soviet Union. It does not have it anymore. And most likely they will realize it only after they get kicked in the arse by SCO or any other group who has had enough of the US imperialism. Ciao.